Big reaction today to the bombshell news that Prince Andrew has been stripped of his title. He's so on the outs with the rest of the royal family. Word is they have disinvited him from the upcoming Christmas festivities.
Today, we are diving into yet another chapter in the long-running downfall of Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor. The man, once born into unimaginable privilege, is now inching closer to a final humiliation that even his harshest critics did not quite expect. Because in a twist that perfectly captures the scale of his disgrace, the former prince is now on the brink of being stripped of the one honour he still possesses. An honour so ancient and so symbolic that losing it feels less like a footnote and more like the last shred of status being ripped away. This is the story of the freedom of the City of London, a title that was once nothing more than a charming civic tradition. But today, for Andrew, it has become a reminder of a life that no longer exists. Despite the very public collapse of his royal life, and despite King Charles removing his style, titles and honours in recent weeks, red tape has meant Andrew is still clinging to one final distinction: the freedom of the City of London. This is not an insignificant accolade. It is one of the world's oldest civic honours. Historically, it granted the right to drive sheep over London Bridge and to carry a ceremonial sword. In the modern era, it acts as a mark of respect and belonging within the historic city financial district. It is the sort of honour usually attached to prestigious figures. Sir David Beckham has it, Sir Richard Branson has it, Andrew's own father, the late Prince Philip, held it. Yet Andrew still possesses this ancient title only because he inherited it through patrimony. In other words, it passed down automatically because he was the son of a freeman. No one voted on it, no committee approved it. It simply arrived with his birth certificate. And that technicality has now become problematic. City of London corporation bosses are said to have held crisis talks over how to handle the situation. The embarrassment of keeping Andrew on the list has grown too large to ignore, especially after his catastrophic decline in public standing.
It's a disgrace, I'll be completely honest. He's representing the country and he's meant to be the face of England. Is this what we represent? Is this what the people represent? No, it's a disgrace. So I'm happy he's got a strip of his titles, his royal titles as well.
A spokesman for the corporation revealed that while applications given through patrimony are not considered by elected members, they are now reviewing the rules. The corporation says it is listening to concerns. It is carefully examining the procedures for how such an honour can be removed. In other words, they are preparing to strip Andrew of the title. They simply need to find the mechanism to do it. Officials rarely speak in such clear terms unless a decision is already, informally, agreed. The question is no longer if, but when. For Andrew, this is yet another public humiliation added to a list that grows longer by the month. The Epstein scandal shattered whatever remained of his reputation. The disastrous BBC Newsnight interview cemented his global infamy. And King Charles removing his official style, titles and honours last month was the clearest sign yet that the palace is done protecting him. Now, even the ancient civic institutions that once tolerated him out of tradition are moving to erase him from their roles. For decades, Andrew benefited from the automatic privileges of birth. His entire life was built on those privileges. Even when his personal behaviour raised eyebrows, even when financial scandals swirled around him, even when his judgment was questioned repeatedly, those inherited benefits still protected him. It comes at a moment when pressure on Andrew is intensifying. His name remains linked to the Epstein scandal. Questions about his past continue to surface. Politicians in the United States are openly demanding transparency and cooperation. The last thing the City of London wants is to be seen standing by him. This removal is about public confidence. It is about maintaining dignity, and it is about distancing the city from a man whose presence on their honour list is now seen as deeply embarrassing. With this likely to be taken from him, Andrew is left with nothing resembling the status he once had. No prince title, no Duke of York title, no royal role, no uniformed honorary commands, and now, almost certainly, no freedom of the City of London. The symbolic message is unmistakable. What happens next, though, remains to be seen. If you enjoyed this breakdown of yet another chapter in Andrew's unravelling public life, make sure you like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for daily deep dives into the stories shaping the House of Windsor today. More royal revelations are coming, and you will not want to miss them. Thank you for watching.